Hey guys, how's it going? Fortunately, I have to do this with Streamlabs. Good morning, GH. Beautiful skies. Yeah, it's nice today, man. Yeah, I'll have to go in and edit this later. It's not a. I don't know. I hate Streamlabs, man. It keeps coming up as a Guitar Hack live stream test. I don't even know how to change the title of these things, and I don't know how long this is gonna work for, but we'll see how she goes. If worst comes to worst, I'll just delete this video. Hey Lars Guitar, how are you? Henrik Viking, how's it going? Lost Smoke, how you guys doing? This is supposed to be an after gig. Let me just set that up. This is supposed to be an after gig show, sort of an impromptu thing, but I'll get some coffee of these. Yeah, it's because I'm using Streamlabs, and I hate Streamlabs. So I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs so that I can go back to doing it the way I used to do it, because I had more control. So, because this was supposed to be an after gig hangout, but it's saying it's a live stream test, which it isn't. So, anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. You checked in. So yeah, what I wanted to do was an after gig hangout, and while I have my cigar here, we're having a great. Hey, Will Varela, how are you, man? We're having I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. We're having a really nice day today. Nice weather. Hey, Ron Limber, how are you? Yeah, finally, it's actually gonna hit like 19 Celsius today. Hey, Brad Miller, which 19 Celsius for you Americans, I think, is something like maybe low 70s. Yeah. So I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's having a good weekend. So yeah, so I wanted to do like kind of an after gig thing. I played a gig last night. I put some photos up. Hey, Music Therapy Lass, how are you? Hey, Dry Heat. Yeah, happy Sunday, man. I put up some photos yesterday on the page, and I on Instagram too. Hey, Brian Stewart, welcome, man. Yeah, the place we played last night was in a kind of a snooty part of town. Not snooty in the bad way, it's just a little bit upper scale. Let's put it this way, all the cars parked out front were either BMWs or Mercedes. I mean, it was that kind of area, you know, and I had my little Mazda, so I didn't quite fit in. But anyway, but it was a really, really good gig. They did a Cinco de Mayo thing yesterday. Hey, Jack Clark, how are you? They did a Cinco de Mayo thing yesterday, and they were charging like, you know, $10 at the door and stuff, and but the place was absolutely packed, and there was a couple of birthday parties going, 50th birthdays parties and so on. So I mentioned it the other day. We had to learn how to play the birthday song by the Beatles, so we actually played it last night, and that was the first time we ever did that. And yeah, I sang the birthday song yesterday, and nobody left, so that was kind of cool. I got a couple of fist pumps after I did it, so people actually liked the birthday song yesterday, so that was kind of cool. That was fun. But yeah, man, it was great. It was a full house. Yeah, it was a really good atmosphere, man. Everybody was up. Everybody was having a good time. You know, we did have, of course, the annoying drunk, but it was actually this girl. She was just like I pretty much charged her with my SG there yesterday to get her to stop, because she was banging on like intentionally hitting the singer's mic and knock it into his face, and then she was, you know, swinging at the bass player's strings and just being a pain in the ass. You know, can't even yell at her during a song. He's like, "Get lost." Yeah, she was just a pain. But you know, but apart from that, I mean, the gig went really, really well. Um, I took the SG last night, my trusty SG, and played through my Hughes and Kettner with my effects, and yeah, it was cool. And I actually found out yesterday, like it's weird the things you learn, the joys of gigging. Yeah, Lars guitar. The things that you learn too is I had this couple that was uh, really enjoying the show, and they were like right like the stage, actually they had a stage, it was actually an elevated stage, and they were like right in front of me, and the guy was like doing the air guitar thing, whatever. It was an older gentleman. Well, I shouldn't say older, I'm older, he's probably my age. And his wife, and they're really enjoying the band and getting into it and whatever. And I we had the break, and I got off, and they came over and they shook my hand and said, love you guys and this and that, whatever. And I'm like, oh, glad you guys I'm saying glad you had a good time. And then I find out afterwards that this couple apparently follows us around from gig to gig. They saw us at another place, and they told us you should play this place that we were at last night. And I guess they followed us to that show, which was like, it's crazy. So that's like the second time now that we have people that follow us from show to show, like when we're in a certain area. So that's it feels really good, man. We actually have an audience, like as opposed to us just showing up and doing our thing. So yeah, there's not a huge number of people, but there's at least 2 or 3 couples we know of now that will actually follow us from gig to gig, which is actually really, really cool. And yeah, they had a great time. The bar owner let her. Yeah, well, the bar owner kind of took off really early. I mean, we got there real early to eat and stuff. And the guy was like, he's like, well, I don't have any tables for you. He says, you should have come early. Like, we were there at 8:30. The gig started at 10. It's like, we are early, And then the guy actually, I no word of a lie, because we wanted to eat something. The guy says to us, well, I'll serve you your food up on stage. So we're going to eat dinner on stage, right? Really? It's like, hey, Bruce, hey, buddy, how are you? So yeah, so that didn't go well. So my drummer said, you know what? Tell you what, I'm going to go eat next door. And that's what we did. We went next door and had something to eat there. I mean, no respects for the bands, man. Treat you like shit, They want you there an hour and a half early. They don't give you a table to sit down, whatever. Hey, Janice, how are you? Yeah, so those are some of the stories from the show last night. Again, the show went really, really well. It was like a full house because they were having that. It had nothing to do with us. The full house thing, whenever we walk into a bar and there's a full house, I mean, we know it's nothing to do with us. But we're just happy that there's a lot of people there, and they're up for a good time, right? And that's what happened last night. They were doing their Cinco de Mayo thing yesterday, so that was the event. So when I just found out they were doing that like the day before the show, I had no idea. So it worked out really, really well. We had a full house and everybody was up, and like I said, we had some birthday parties going. Folks enjoy you that much. Also, I went to SG one day. I wanted to be white, so I mean, there's some. Yeah, SGs are really good. I mean, I as you all know, I'm kind of addicted to Gibson in general, but I like Fenders too. But I think there's like 4 guitars that everyone should own, and a Les Paul, of course, would be my number 1. Number 2 would probably be an SG. And then on the Fender side of things, of course, a Strat and maybe a Tele, right? Yeah, it's really nice here, Bruce. I'm sitting outside, buddy, with a t-shirt on. It's the first time I've been able to do this in 2019, man. So I'm out here enjoying the day. Jeff Harper's here. Hey, buddy. Hey, Joe Hervey, how are you? Yeah, sorry that it says Guitar Hack live stream, folks. Test. This is Streamlabs. I hate Streamlabs, but because I can't control it. I'm not comfortable with it. It's not like the old when I used to do these things on the Google Hangouts. It was so much easier. So it's like they took this away from us YouTubers that are under 1,000. So that's why I'm really want to get to 1,000, so I can kind of go back to what it was Like I didn't even try to stream the gig yesterday, because every time I try to stream with Streamlabs, I don't know if any of you saw my attempt at trying to stream last week, but it was choppy as hell, and it was just really, really bad. I deleted all the videos from the gig last week. Odin Stan here from Scotland. Pete will be on soon. Sorry, it'll be fun. No worries. Yeah. No, go see Pete. I'm sure he's got way more interesting stuff to talk about than the hack does. I don't blame you. Yeah. When does Pete start? Pete's starting in half an hour, actually. It's 52 here in New York. Yeah, it's about, I think high 60s, maybe low 70s here right now. And most importantly, the sun is out. We haven't seen sun in, all last week. It was raining every day. Just absolutely miserable here. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions for me, rain all day. Yeah, it's been raining all day here. Well, up until today, Joe Hervey. It's been like that here as well. Yeah, so if anyone's got any questions for me, fire away. About the gig last night, about gigging in general. Hey, Showman Blues, happy Sunday, buddy. Yeah, you too. Dale Palmer, how are you, man? You got Wayne, eh, Will? That sucks, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Brad. Always the perfect weather in Florida, eh? Hey, Guitarded, how are you, man? Okay, yo, cool. Everybody's saying hello to each other. That's awesome. That's such a cool, friendly community we have here, man. I'm going to put this down for a minute, folks. You can still see me and I can still see you. I just got to light up a smoke. Yeah, so again, I'm using Streamlabs, so it's a little different. Don't mind the title of the stream because I can't change it. I'm just lucky enough that I can get it to go. Jamal, is Jamal in here? Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge, hey buddy. Oh, Frank Kosick, welcome. Guitar Hack, the Bears have been in and out. What? I missed that. Now we're finally getting in the 50s. Oh, cool. That's good. Yeah, it's finally turning around. We're finally getting some warmer weather. You can tell I'm outside because you're going to hear a plane every 20 minutes or so. I was actually going to attempt to do another, what the hell, Guitars and Cigars show today, but again, I have to bring my laptop out here, which is a pain in the butt. And the last time I tried bringing the laptop out here, it crapped out on me a couple of times. I don't know if it overheats or what. It's an old laptop, or not? Yeah, old laptop. So, man, I hate what YouTube, when they change shit on me and make it harder for me to do this stuff. I mean, it's because I really enjoy doing it. I like talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. So next weekend, I actually don't have any gigs next weekend. I actually have a free weekend. Which is kind of cool. Okay, I haven't seen any. You guys still here? Can you still see me and hear me? Let me know, because all of a sudden I lost the chat. If you guys can still see me and hear me, let me know. Because I think this just crapped out on me again. Alright, I think I'm done here. Oh, here we go. Okay, chat just came back. Sorry about that, folks. Charles Green is here. Jamal is here. Okay, chat disappeared, but it's back. I'm doing well. Oh, you're learning the ukulele, Dale. That's cool, man. Hey George Bader, how are you? Hey Guitar Hack, since you're having problems with the live stream, would it work to record your gigs with the camera? Yeah, yeah. Well, we got George. We have what do you call it? GoPro, and we're kind of trying to figure that out right now, trying to get decent sound and doing it that way. Joe Hervey, am I going on with Ben? Yes, I am. 8 p.m. tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on the Ben Roundtable. Hey, Brian Cote, just popping in for a second. I'm just having a coffee break out writing. Yeah, today, it's awesome. Yeah, great day finally, Brian. Finally having a good day here. Okay, Lars' guitar's taking off. Later, Lars. Cheers. Guitar Hack, you're mentioning posting photos on YouTube. Do I need to do that through... No, not posting photos. I can't post photos on YouTube. That's another thing I can't do until I hit 1,000. Yeah, I don't have that ability. Squire Telecaster, how are you? Yeah, do you use the house PA? They didn't have a house PA yesterday. The gig I did the week before had a house PA, and I used that house PA. So if they have one, I'll use it. If not, then we bring our own. Woven Chaos is here. I can hear you. Okay, cool. Okay, you can see and hear me. Yeah, the chat just disappeared, guys. That's why I thought I got kicked out. Don't kill it. No, I haven't killed it. Hey, Nocturnal. How are you? RJ the Mad One, welcome. Okay, now I'm scrolling all the chat that I missed. Yeah, Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. I just came from our version of Guitar Center, which is Lon McQuaid, and I just played a bunch of Les Pauls. Again. Okay, now my camera flipped, and I don't know how I did that. And I don't know how to get it back. We briefly couldn't message you, but you were still live. Oh, okay. Ukulele is easy. Hey, Zip Fix, how are you? Wow, the chat is really flying. Still trying to catch up. More with the Les Paul. Yeah, okay, let me see if... I don't know what the hell I just did, but I just flipped the screen. Okay, that's not it. Is that what I hit? There we go. I got it back. Okay. Hey, Scott. Nice patio. Thank you. Well, it's... I don't have anything out yet. I don't even have the 10 up yet. But, if it stays like this in a couple weeks, I'll put all that stuff together. What's with the weed shot? Yeah, I flipped the camera. I gotta clean all that up. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. See how much I love Streamlabs, folks? I hate Streamlabs, man. Hey, Jeff Underwood, welcome. Hey, Scott Nickerson, how you doing? Yeah, I'll go on here for a little bit longer. I know that Pete Thorne does his show in about half an hour, and I'll quit by then. Green grass, yeah, the grass is as green as it'll be right now. You know, because of all the rain we've been getting. 4 45-minute sets. No, we do 3 1-hour sets, or very close to 1 hour. Like last night, we started at 10. We finished at 2 a.m. and that's with 3 sets and like 3 half-hour breaks, and then we do what do you call it? You know, we'll do like a couple of encores if need be, but I don't think... No, we didn't even do an encore last night, because by the time we were... by 2 o'clock in the morning, the place was already half empty, so... Old Blue Wind, hey man, haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Yeah, Arizona, yeah, I would imagine, Scott. It's all good, Hack, something happened. Yeah, I'm Showman, I was just mentioning a few things that happened. Pete Who, yeah. Sure, Pete Who. Guitar, how do you like the new Les Paul line? How the prices actually dropped, as was stated on Anderton's. So George, in Canada, they're $3,300 before taxes, and I live in Ontario, and our taxes are 13%. So a new Les Paul for me would cost me over $3,700. So that's not exactly a bargain. You know what I mean? So you had snow. Oh, Scott, you're still getting snow, eh? Wow. Yeah, everything's melted here, man. No, not working today. I worked all day yesterday, and then I had a gig last night. So I'm still. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm kind of tired, but yeah. So this was supposed to be an after gig hangout, but Streamlabs calls all my videos live stream test, and I don't know how to fix that. Joe Hervey, I played the value added tax. Yeah, we call it GST in here, Dale. Hey, Charlie S., welcome. No, I'm working. Sorry to hear that, Blue Wind. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know, we get a lot of stuff here, services in Canada, but believe me, we pay for them. So they're not free. There's not free healthcare. It's paid for, believe me. Yeah, I was at our version of Guitar Center today, which is along McQuaid, and the reason I went to that store because it's the second store I'd been to this week. The reason I went was they had a Bourbon Burst 60s, the new 60s Les Paul Standard. They had a bourbon, and so I went to check it out, and you know, anyway, I'll leave that. I didn't do a formal review. I just played the guitar, and I took some photos. And if you want to see what it looks like, it's on my Instagram, Guitar Hack Instagram, and it's on my Guitar Hack Facebook page. But I'm just gonna leave it at this. The first one I played of the new line that I did a review of and I posted, that guitar was unfreaking believably good. It was special. That was a very special Les Paul, and if anybody is in the GTA and is looking for a Les Paul, well, go to the North York Long McQuaid on Steels and buy that Ice T Les Paul. It is absolutely phenomenally good. That being said, the one I played today was a shadow of that guitar. So, let's just say that the consistency, I don't know. That being said, I picked up another one today that was a classic, a 2019 classic, which actually blew away the standard. Sorry, but it's true. So, at the end of the day, you know what? Don't go by the height. Pick one up, try it. I don't care what year it was made. I don't care what the marketing is behind it. You know what? There's good ones, and there's going to be bad ones. And just because it's new doesn't mean it's good. Oh, thank you so much, Nocturnal. Appreciate you putting in the link. Thank you. So, just leave it at that. Matthew, can you do that in about a half an hour? If you can't do it today, do it tomorrow. Yeah, Brad, you got to put it in your hands, for sure. Facebook just started banning. I will delete my shop account tomorrow. Okay, I don't put anything political at all on so I don't worry about stuff like that. But you got to do what you got to do, Jeff. I tried both 50s and 60s and was surprised I like the 50s neck more and I have small hands. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the hands or what. Like, I don't get along with 50s necks. I don't get along with them at all. And I did find a difference between the classic neck and the 60s neck of the new standards. I did find a difference. And here's the funny part too. Okay, the new standards are not weight relieved. Okay, the classics, the 2019 classic is weight relieved. The 2019 classic was a heavier guitar than the 60s standard, not weight relieved. So there you go. So again, don't assume that the not weight relieved means that you're going to have a heavy guitar necessarily, because you're not. Right on, Jeff. I think it's bull. Everyone should have a say. Yeah, Janice, do a New York meetup. We're going to do an Ontario meetup in the summertime. I played my 86 PV last night, and these better tuners went out of tune every song. Went back to my melody maker, and I went out of tune. Yeah, the other thing too, speaking of tuning, Zip Fix, is I grabbed another one of those Les Paul Jr. double cuts, which they went and raised the price. They were used to be under $1,000. They were like $900. They slapped. Now they're charging $300 more for the exact same guitar. It's just a kick in the nuts. But anyways, the tuners on those guitars are shit. They are really cheap, and it's unfortunate because if they put a decent set of Grovers on there, those would be much better guitars. It takes years of commitment quality to make it. Yes, yeah, Dale, that is true. 50s were cherry, 60s was iced tea. Both were awesome. Yeah, 1984 was a warning. Yeah. My Les Paul has that slim tapered neck. Yeah, the slim tapered neck is what I prefer. All right, this is turning into a political discussion, folks. Let's stick to guitars, shall we? But I notice I play better with my LTD. The neck is a bit beefier. Yeah, the LTDs are pretty good. They're pretty good. I've played them before. The Les Paul style LTDs are not bad. Do I have a coil split LP? Yes, I do. Scott, I've got two of them actually. One was a modded one. The other one was the 2016 standard came with coil splits. Still $6.99. Yeah, Will, you know what? They went up. They were $8.99 here, and they were over $1,000 now. I think they were like $1,099 now. So they jacked them up. So maybe not $300. They jacked them up by $200, and they're the exact same guitars from 3 months ago. So I don't know what the deal is with that. The Firebird is really good, Jeff. I played a show with it. I didn't, not yesterday, but I played a show with it last week, last Saturday. Because whenever I've got a good sized stage, I'll bring the Firebird out, and it's absolutely fantastic. I make every yeah, you and me too. You and me both, Scott. Yeah, it seems really cheap that they did it that way, Zip Fix. It really, I mean, come on, man. You got a $1,000 guitar and you put these shitty tuners on it. Yeah, it's just a shame. No, the one that I played was the double cut junior with the single P90, Scott, and they raised it by $200 at Lon McQuaid. Next time you go, Scott, look at the price. They jacked that up. Sam Ash, White Plains, New York. Yeah, Janice organized that. Hey HK, how are you? Good evening. Oh, it's already evening where you're from. It's about 2:40 in the afternoon here. So since I have no idea how many people are on here, because again I'm using Streamlabs, which sucks. But just a reminder, since I have a few people in here, check out Tuesday, folks. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on with Cheddar Kung Pao and the Guitar Pit, and that is going to be my last Tuesday show for a while. I think I'm going to put that show on hiatus. It's a lot of work to get 33 people. Thanks, Scott. It's a lot of work to to get guests on every week, and I've been doing that consistently since, geez, I don't even know, last summer. Right, every week I've had guests, sometimes twice a week, and I just got to rethink it, and I got to try to line up some people, and I want to take my time with that. So it'll come back at some point. I just don't know when. My Thursday shows are going to keep going. I like doing the one-on-one things. As you can tell, I'm doing one again right now. So that's going to keep going. But the Tuesday show is going to go on hiatus for a bit. Okay, 33 people, 33. They have the 61 SG with tremolo at a couple. Yeah, the 61s are cool, Scott. They're cool. 36 people online. Oh, cool. Hey, Bamazzi, welcome. Yeah, so just letting you know. So this Tuesday with Cheddar and Guitar Pit will be my last Tuesday show for the foreseeable future. Yeah. But again, my Thursday 8 o'clock shows, those will keep going. Mike Rohde, welcome. Yeah. And if anyone in here is not sub to me, please sub to my channel. Chad Hack and Pitt. Yeah, that's right, Brian. Please sub to my channel. I'm really trying to get up to 1,000 so that I can go back to using what I used before, and get the hell out of having to use Streamlabs. And yeah, Guitar Hack and everyone, I meant no offense at all when I thought it was too much. Okay, I don't take offense to things like that. It's Lost Smoke, but thanks for mentioning that. By the way, I should mention, I know I talk a lot about Gibsons, but believe me, I'm just as critical of them as I do like them. I mean, there's good ones and there's bad ones. I'll tell you when I play a bad one. I'll tell you if a guitar. I just did. I said that the tuners are shit. Like, if anything, if nothing, I'm honest, right? Like, whether it's a Gibson or a Les Paul, or a Gibson or a Les Paul, Gibson or a Fender, whatever guitar, if there's things I think that are crap on it, I'll tell you. Like I was saying earlier, I played another one of the 60 standards, and it was crap compared to the one I reviewed. The one I reviewed was absolutely gorgeous. Now, and played really well. I'm not going to say that, but what I learned today was, you know what? It's the same old. You're going to get good ones and you're going to get bad ones. The one I played today was nowhere near as good as the one that I reviewed. So if I went off first impressions, off the one I reviewed, I'd say, yeah, man, all the new Les Paul standards are fantastic. Well, I learned today that they're not. We're back to square one, folks. There's going to be good ones and there's going to be bad ones. I've played just as many bad ones, if not more bad ones than good ones. You just have to find the right one, And I'll tell you, I was saying earlier, I played a classic today, a 2019 classic, that was better than the new standard, the new 60 standard. So again, it's, you got to try these things. Guitar Hack. I know last month was Gibson Guitar Month, so they had several models, including that model with the single P90 for $8.99. I guess the sale's over. The sale is over, George Bedard. They're up to $10.99 now, I believe. Hey, James Severin, how are you? In grade 2, but didn't try. I've played a bunch of the Silver Skies. I haven't played a bad one yet. The Silver Skies are great guitars. I mean, all the controversy aside, it's a Fender with a PRS headstock, like, whatever. If you just look at it as a guitar, as an instrument, is it a good instrument? And my answer is yes, it's really good. I think I've played, at this point, 3 of them. And they've been impressive, man. The fit and finish is great. The guitars played all really, really well, I think they're good guitars. Are they overpriced? I don't know. It's a PRS, right? So, probably, does it even come with a case? Maybe you got to pay extra for the case. I don't know. It's a PRS, but in terms of the instrument, I think it's a great instrument, You are an honest man. Thank you, Lost Smoke. I try to be, man. Mike Rohde, I played last night, Mike. I used my Hughes & Kettner 36 watt, the Tubemeister head. If you don't need all the bells and whistles, Mike, look at the Tubemeister. The Grandmeister is the Tubemeister with MIDI and some extra features on it, right? If you're not going to use those features, but you just like the sound of the amp, get yourself a Tubemeister. It's a 36 watt amp, so it's the same, 36 watt, 40 watts, the same power, and the same sound. So if you like that sound and you want to save a little bit of money and not, pay extra for bells and whistles you're not going to use, man, look at the Tubemeister. I played it last night. I bought mine used. I've had it for, it's got to be a couple of years now. I've done a ton of gigs with it. The thing is bulletproof. I know some people have had issues, quality issues with Hughes & Kettner. I guess they just got a lemon. I don't know. Like, I've not had any problems with mine, and I gig with it a lot. I gigged with it last night. Holy hell, I just saw my face on Hack's Instagram. Yeah, it's probably been there for a while. Check out my Instagram. Check out my, folks, I got an Instagram and I got a Facebook page, Guitar Hack. Check it out, like it, follow it. I put a lot of stuff there that, day-to-day stuff. Love my 2019 SG standard, but hate the tuners putting ratio locking on it, I think. Really? I don't know. Those tuners are okay. I don't have a problem with those tuners. I think it's a step back for Gibson, but they were forces back because the community can't accept. Yeah, Bamazi, I think at the end of the day, it's really about thinning out the herd. I mean, they're making too many models. They're trying to slim it down, you know, because they're basically trying to save money, right? Dave R's Guitars, hey man. Hey. How do you like the look of my thumb, folks? See, this is another thing I gotta do with friggin' Streamlabs. Some of us and others. Yeah, you're gonna get lemons all the time without the stash. Yeah, well, um, I'll get some color on my face and it won't look so bad. The darker I get, the better I look, because the less of me you see. Um, Someone P90s, yeah, P90s, man. Can't go wrong with P90s. Dave R's Guitars, buddy. If I haven't said hello, how are you? Okay, just reading the chats here, trying to catch up. Try 36, got 3 bad units. Silver Sky is awesome. Yeah, I agree. It's a great guitar. I actually really like a Strat with a PRS headstock. There you go, Scott. That's what I got was the. Oh, you already got the. Okay. Oh, you got the TM40? I thought it were 36 watts. Are they making Tube Meisters in 40? That's news to me, Mike. I thought it was just the Grandmeister that was 40. Guitar Center fucked. Oh, they were selling 2018 Black Classics for $13.99, so I ordered one and they changed my card Saturday. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks, James. Shit, sorry to hear that, buddy, man. That's an awesome deal, man. If you could have got one for $13.99, wow. That is awesome. Your AB on the Marshall convinced me to try again. Yeah, a lot of people gave me a lot of thumbs down and bitching about that video, Mike, because I had a lot of reverb and delay on, which you don't realize until you record and play things back. To go on, I don't know, this is just my opinion, but, if you got somebody that's taking the time to make a video to try to help people out, and obviously the guy like myself is not a professional. I mean, I'm not in a professional studio. I'm not getting paid by a company to do it. I'm just like, here, look, folks, this might help somebody, so I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do a video. When you see that type of thing, why the hell would you go out of your way to dump on the guy? Like, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to watch the video, don't watch the video. If you don't like the sound, I mean, obviously the guy's just doing it to try to help you out. All my early videos are shitty quality. I fully aware of that. And I still, if you go back to my early videos, I mean, guys are just beating me up left, right, and center. Oh, why don't you tune your guitar? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? You know what? I'm putting this out there because I found that this video didn't exist, and I'm obviously not a professional guy and a professional video maker, but I'm putting it out there. I'm taking my time to try to help people. Don't shit on somebody who's trying to help you, man. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents with that, but I got a lot of grief about that video. But there you go. It helped you, Mike Rohde. So mission accomplished. Everybody else can go jump in the lake. By here, that's a charm. Errors and all. Yes, Scott. That cigar looks like an unwrapped. I ain't going there. Don't taste like it, Lost Smoke. Tell you that much. Yeah. Thank you so much for putting the link up, Nocturnal. Yeah, the show was really good, Dave R. It was really, really good. We got some good feedback from the crowd and the owners and stuff, and everybody was pretty happy. I'm gonna tell you what that cigar. Sorry, folks. Sorry for the visual here. Are on sale at Guitar Center, Dave R. Yeah. You know what, guys? Oh shit! I flipped the screen again. Oh jeez, there. There, I'm back. Again, I don't work for Hughes and Kettner. I don't work for Gibson. I don't work for anybody musically related. But the Hughes and Kettner amps, folks, they're damn good amps. I swear by my Hughes and Kettner. They make really, really good stuff. And it's not, at least in Canada, it's not crazy priced. It's not like, Meza Boogie priced. It's priced as well as like the offshore Marshall stuff. So, it is affordable. If you haven't tried Hughes and Kettner, if it's not on your radar, give it a go. I think you'll like it. Just say the extreme. Okay. I wonder if the Schecter has gone down in price. They were tried one out. I don't know. Rock and Roll Guitar Lounge. Schecter is a brand that I think I've only ever picked up probably a couple in my whole life. So, 48-hour sale. Guitar hack thumbs down generally equals big doofus. Yeah. Hey, 2 and 3 card jams. Hey, buddy. How are you? How does criticize really have it? Yeah, that's the thing, eh? Yeah, lately I've been getting a barrage of thumbs down on my videos too. I don't know. Maybe I got uglier. I don't know. Whatever. Don't watch. YouTube is the only social media is used. Deleted enough assholes in real life. Yeah. Heck, at least it's participation. Whether. Yeah. Oh, totally, Dave R. Hey, Dave R. I gotta tell you, man. I really dig your live streams, buddy. I wish I was around and see more of them. You always put them on so freaking late, and I gotta work the next day. But. And you know what? If you want to do something together, man, you let me know. Because I'd be down for that. You're a good dude. It's been the opposite. I have one friend with, and it's not failed them. Yeah, there you go, Lost Smoke. They're good, man. I interview people naturally. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks for that compliment, HK. You know what? I speak for a living. Like I'm a professor, if you can believe that. So I talk to people. That's what I do. I talk to people and I educate people on things, right? So that's what I do. So it's getting information across, and I've been doing it for so long that So I guess that probably helps me in that in the interview process. Yeah. Okay. Cool, Dave R. Yeah, man. We'll do something. Nocturnal's criticized because I stood up for a guy that posted a video game props, and the guy told me I was tone deaf because he messed up. Yeah. Hey, Weedy Guitar Studio, how are you? Oh man, cigar went out. What time we got? Okay, Pete Thorne is going to be on in like 5 minutes, so I'm going to be shutting this down. So if anyone's got any last minute comments they want to make, again, folks, I want to thank you all so much for popping in. This was a last minute thing. I'm using Streamlabs, so it's not a Stream live test. It's just an after gig hangout. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the gig last night. Yeah, if you're not sub to my channel, please sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so that I can do these things without having to use Streamlabs again. And yeah, and check out the show on Tuesday 7 p.m. It'll be my last interview show for a while. That show's going to go on hiatus, but I will have Cheddar and I will have the Guitar Pit on there on Tuesday 7 p.m. That's going to be a lot of fun. My Thursday shows are going to go on as per usual though. And that's it. And I should mention too, this is the last month of the that I'm going to be doing the t-shirts. I'm going to mention this on Tuesday. The shirts for cancer, this is the last month, so I'm going to shut it down end of May. So I want to mention that as well. I've already raised a fair amount of money. I should be donating something hopefully within the next week or two for the money I've accumulated, and I'll take some screenshots and share that with everybody. And I think I'm going to shut that down as well. So yeah, Sunshine South. Yeah, we're finally getting a decent day here, man. Hey, Charles Green, how are you? Thank you. Hey, Daniel Horsley, I didn't see you. Welcome. I'll catch. Oh, sorry about that. Well, you can always catch the replay, Bam Ozzy. All right, take care. Okay, folks. Thank you all so much. And if you're around, I'm on with Ben tonight at the round table, so check that out. All right. Okay. Thanks for the hang, guys. You guys rock. You rock. And we'll catch you Tuesday. Or tonight. If I don't see you tonight, we'll see you Tuesday. Cheers, everybody.